So it looks like Microsoft is changing their Xbox strategy. Let's look into this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So let's talk about Xbox in 2024, as it looks like Microsoft is changing their Xbox strategy when it comes to sales, marketing and pricing of their consoles. Now, for years now, we've all known that Xbox as a console is not necessarily their prime focus, right? Like, basically they want to be everywhere. Like they want to have their games. Microsoft Xbox wants their games on Xbox consoles, Android, via streaming, also PC and all kinds of devices via streaming, Xbox Game Cloud and that kind of stuff. But also now they want to open their own stores in for Android devices, but I guess for other devices too. But in today's video, I would like to focus on Xbox because, like I said, Xbox has not been the main focus of even Xbox, funny enough, for years now. But looks like there might be a slight shift in how Xbox as a console is being perceived, because there's a couple of interesting things that's going on right now. So first off, we all remember how Xbox decided to up the prices of Xbox consoles in almost globally. I think the only place where they did not raise the prices of Xbox consoles was US last year, but when it comes to Europe and other places, the price of Xbox consoles went up. They did that after PlayStation. So obviously I wasn't really happy about it, like even though I do own Xbox and that doesn't affect me really, but you would think that because they did that a year ago, 2 years after the start of the generation, you would expect, or at least I did expect, these consoles to go down in price, not up in price. But looks like there's a slight change. So so nobody tell me that I'm just basically talking out of my rear end. That's the article by The Verge from last year, where they talk about the price hike of Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. That's we're talking about slight increase in price in Europe, UK, Canada. It's interesting that it went up in price in Canada, but not US and Australia. So almost globally, except States, right? Price of Game Pass went up too. But fun enough, actually, that was kind of understandable. Usually when you've got Christmas time, Black Friday deals and that kind of stuff, these consoles actually go down in price. So we did see that with PlayStation, Nintendo, I think as well, and obviously Xbox. Interestingly enough, PlayStation was selling their PlayStation 5 consoles for discounted price throughout the year globally. So not all the time, but there would be all kinds of discounts throughout the year last year. So in UK, Europe, US and stuff. That's why they actually sold quite a lot of consoles too. But Xbox never did that, right? They were competing against more popular PlayStation 5 with higher prices. Can you believe it? And at the very beginning of the year, even less games. So that was even more mind-boggling. But I guess they were busy with Activision and that kind of stuff. They were not sure how that will go and stuff. But towards the end of the year, the deal went through fine, and everyone seems to be happy now. And Microsoft is kind of changing a lot of things. They did change. They actually did fire. I don't know if he was fired, but some people from marketing team got let go, I guess, whether they walked away or you know, or were just fired. I don't know. Either way, there's quite a lot of changes when it comes to these executive and managerial, I guess, positions too. And I don't know, like maybe that has some effect on how they go about selling Xbox consoles too, because you know for years you would see Xbox consoles being priced at very discounted price throughout the like Black Friday and the holiday season and that kind of stuff. But then, you know, towards the end of the year, after Christmas, beginning of next year, the prices would go up again to the normal price, right? So I was expecting Xbox to go back to the price of the, you know, 550 euros when it comes to Europe and like 480 UK and something like that. But that didn't happen. Even here in Poland, the Xbox is still discounted, Xbox Series X. So just to prove my point also, let's go back to that article actually. But this is Amazon, right? So I've got 6 Amazon websites over here, you know, showing, you know, the best sellers right now. So this is Amazon US, and in the, well, in 10th place, you see PlayStation 5 Spider-Man bundle. That's very, very popular still, like pretty much everywhere. But at the same time, if we scroll down a little bit, at 43rd place, we've got Xbox, right? You know, it's actually interesting because I was expecting Xbox to actually sell a little bit better. But what's interesting is that it's being sold for $3.99, right? I'm sure that there's some bundles too, and I would imagine that the bundles should be discounted too. But you know, at least if you want to have a console, you know, Xbox console is $3.99. By the way, there's no Xbox Series S on that list, at least not in first in top 100. There's another PlayStation over here that's digital edition, and Xbox Series S is nowhere to be found in top 100. Which kind of proves my point from some of the previous videos where I said that people don't care about Xbox Series S anymore, really. They don't really, you know, these consoles don't sell that well. Okay, so that's US, which I was quite surprised that it's not selling as well, but I was expecting a better sale. But, and obviously, I'm not talking about numbers here. These are just, I guess, sales trends, if you will. But let's check some other countries. So this is Amazon.co.uk, so Amazon UK, and Xbox is in 7th place. Look at the price, £332. And if we go back to that article over here, Xbox Series X, so the standard price in UK is £479. So the price, so it's been discounted by £150 almost, right? So it's £332, right? That's a lot. That's a massive discount, right? And that's why it's actually selling pretty well. Like in the UK, I'm not saying that it's selling better than PlayStation, because you know, there's all kinds of bundles included here as well. But generally speaking, seeing Xbox at the top of the list, at least the base model, that's actually quite, you know, I guess, you know, a good sight to see, right? Xbox Series S, oh, there, okay, well, it's selling, I guess, but it's not selling as well as Xbox Series X, right? So you would expect Xbox Series S to sell much better, and look at the price, below £200. So anyway, Xbox Series X and S are here too. Now, so US and UK have always been considered like the more Xbox friendly kind of markets. So let's look at the Europe, right? And you know, Germany, for example. You know, Xbox has never been popular in Germany much, but look at what's going on here. So Xbox is in first place, of course. Like, I mean, not first place, number 18th, but it's selling very well for $539 euros. Sorry. While Xbox is in 24th place, but you know, see the discount? if it wasn't for the discount, it wouldn't be here, right? It wouldn't sell that well. And prior to these discounts, you wouldn't really even see Xbox on that top 50, top 100 list, right? And let's check if there's any Xbox Series S available here. I mean, it's available, it's just not here on the list because it's not selling that well, right? So, you know, people just prefer Xbox Series X, really. So yeah, it looks like the sales of Xbox Series X in Germany now for that price is actually pretty good. Same goes to France, and actually the Xbox situation in France was even worse than in Germany. And as you can see, it's over here, 23rd place. Same, it's even actually lower price, 371 euros. You know, PlayStation is, you know, up here, obviously. So yeah, it's no surprise there. But, you know, all I'm saying is that Xbox is actually selling. It's not selling better than PlayStation, but it's actually selling, right? Because I think there were some numbers released a while ago showing that in France, for example, PlayStation was selling like 7-1. Overselling Xbox 7-1, right? That was a massive difference. So no Xbox Series S on that list. Let's check Spain. Similar situation, I guess. Well, similar. It's actually selling worse, but the price is $419. Sorry, euros. So it's discounted too. It's down here at 88 position. And PlayStation, yeah, it should be somewhere here, I think. We're looking for PlayStation. No, it's not. Yeah, maybe guys in Spain prefer PC. Who knows? Yeah, there's no PlayStation on the top 100 list. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, there's no PlayStation. Wow, that's interesting. But anyway, I'm here just to show the prices. Now let's check Amazon Italy, and there it is, 394 euros, right? So, you know, and it's actually selling pretty well because, like, you know, back in the days when I would check Amazon Italy, Xbox would not be nowhere to be found on that list. Looks like these price discounts actually working still, and Xbox is selling better than it you know, have been selling for the last, I don't know, 12 months, I guess. That's why Xbox was actually wasn't really they didn't really sell that well, right? We've seen some drop in sales numbers. So, what does it mean? Well, I think it means that Xbox as a division, Microsoft, decided to invest more, I guess, in Xbox ecosystem, Xbox console ecosystem. I think they realized that, yeah, PC market is great and everything, and they've got a huge growth there. But I think that the best margins they will get are on Xbox consoles, because it just makes sense, guys. If you think about it, like, yes, you can sell your games on Steam, you can sell Xbox Game Pass, but on PC there's so many different stores that you don't necessarily stick to Xbox Game Pass per se, or even if you're on Steam. Well, yeah, Microsoft will get like 70 or 80% cut from the sale from Steam, but that's pretty much it. And microtransactions, I guess, right? But nothing else. While on Xbox, if you bring somebody new to the Xbox console ecosystem, then they will, probably subscribe to Xbox Game Pass. They will be buying games, your games, as in Xbox games, Xbox first party or Xbox published games, but also third party games too. And that's 30% cut from every transaction, right? So it makes really a lot of sense for Xbox to invest in Xbox consoles, because, yeah, you just get more money from users on consoles, right? And I'm not saying that, they shouldn't be focusing on PC anymore, and because, like, you can't convince everyone to move to Xbox. But clearly, if there's still a lot of people that want to buy Xbox, but for a right price, maybe some people will buy it as a secondary console. Who knows? Maybe some new people will, swap from, or basically buy that new console because it's finally cheaper. Because a lot of people actually do wait for these consoles to get down in price, and looks like it's working, right? So that's why I said that it looks like Microsoft is kind of shifting their focus more towards consoles. Finally, they are doing something about the console sales. They are by dropping the prices, and in my opinion that's actually a good decision, and clearly it's working. So Xbox has been on a discounted price since like end of November, not whole of November, just end of November. So I think they started discounting Xbox around like few days before the holidays, before the Black Friday deals, Black Friday in general, and it's clearly working, right? I mean, we haven't really seen much of sales numbers just yet. We've seen NPD numbers and some numbers for UK sales, but for a whole, sales as a whole for November. But like I said, they started discounting Xbox consoles around 20th or 18th of November. So it's like 1/3 of that month only. And that's where Xbox really started to kind of selling again. So I'm very curious of some numbers for like December and later January too. So we'll see how that goes. So then we will know for sure if it's actually working or not. I would imagine, I think it does work, because like I said, in the past I would not see Xbox on like Amazon Italy at all. Now it's in 21st position when it comes to bestsellers in games, video games category, right? Same goes for France, for example. France have never been pro Xbox, right? Like I said, 7-1 when it comes to sales against PlayStation. So just my thoughts on it, guys. It's actually good to see that they are making those moves. They looks like they are really going to have a strong 2024 with more consoles available, because it's clearly available everywhere now, with even more games, not only first party games, but also a lot of kind of deals for Xbox Game Pass and that kind of stuff. Like games for Xbox Game Pass this month are quite good as well. So yeah, it's good to see that Microsoft is kind of adjusting to what's going on in the market, and they not just they don't go stale, if you know what I mean. So anyway, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about it, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.